So for this video, I want to talk about how shifting your mind shifts your reality. Okay? Because I feel like the greatest change in my life came when I started to change the relationship with myself, meaning I shifted my mindset, I shifted my internal dialogue, how I treat Tykia, how I talk to Tykia. Because I know that reality is a direct reflection of me, how I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, my attitude, my focus, my beliefs. Because I realized we blame our circumstances to be our worst version of ourselves. If you understand that everything is happening for you, you would use the trials and tribulation to grow and evolve, to be a better you, to peel back the layers, to peel back the programming. Because everything is sent to help your soul grow and evolve. So once you can master your mind, meaning you shift your beliefs, you're mindful of your response to reality. You're not looking to reality to change. Because my definition of manifestation is the materialization of your thoughts and your beliefs and your feelings. It's the materialization of emotionally charged thoughts, your beliefs, and what you're speaking over your life, what you believe in to be true. Because just because you're saying that affirmation, that don't mean it's going to change and magically appear. You have to feel it and believe it to be true. And that's why I say manifestation is the materialization of your beliefs, of your feelings, your emotionally charged thoughts, not just random thoughts, the thoughts that really have strong emotions. Feeling is the key. And that's why a lot of manifestation coaches, their advice is to visualize. You hear a lot about visualization because that's to help you conjure up the feeling. Because your subconscious mind don't know the difference between now, past, future. None of that is real. It's only now anyway. Your subconscious mind don't know the difference between your imagination and this 3D reality. So if you visualize with enough feeling, that's how you manifest. Again, manifestation is the materialization of your beliefs and feelings and speech. So if you can feel it to be true, if you can believe it to be true, then it materializes. That's what you call manifestation. And so I feel like you see a lot of people living a reality that they do not like because majority of the time we're focused on things that we do not want. Your feelings and your beliefs and your focus is on reality and circumstances that you do not want. Complaining, overthinking, worry. You're manifesting what you do not want. So you shift your focus. You shift your attention. You shift your beliefs. Because anything is possible. It's infinite possibilities. You're never stuck. Because I genuinely hate how people just accepted misery as the norm. Like the circumstances and the conditions of the world, we just gotta accept it and we're just defeated and it's like, no. This is the perfect opportunity for you to tune into yourself, undo the programming, bet on you because you are God in the flesh. Because once you master your mind, this reality can be whatever you desire it to be. And even if it don't look the way you desire it to be, you have the mindset. You know it's temporary. You know it's an illusion. So it's building the mental strength, the mental capacity, the resilience to trust yourself, to trust God, to trust the divine unfolding of your life. Once you get solid and secure in who you are, it don't matter what's going on out here. Because we like to blame our circumstances. We like to blame reality. Oh, this made me mad, or this is the reason why I'm like this, or this is the reason why my life is like this. At the end of the day, it's about your perspective, your beliefs, the definition you put to life. Because two people can be going through the same situation, but their perspective about the situation can be different. Therefore, their response is different. Therefore, the frequency they send out is different. So what they receive is different. Not saying you're going to be sunshine and rainbows all the time. And people got it confused thinking that that's what alignment means. Alignment doesn't mean being happy and perfect and positive all the time. Alignment means having the mindset that you know, regardless of what you're seeing and what you're going through, is to help you. No matter the thought, no matter the emotion, no matter the action, it's aligning you with where you desire to be. That's what alignment is. Alignment is a vibration, a mindset, a frequency, embodiment, belief, faith, trust, a inner knowing. That's what alignment is. You know it's inevitable. You know you limitless. You know you unstoppable. Regardless of what's happening, regardless of how I'm feeling, regardless of how I'm thinking, I know it's working out for me. I know it's unfolding divinely. That's what alignment is. It's having that strong, resilient mindset. Beliefs, like I said, that inner knowing. Because you can't get thrown off by every little thing that comes your way. We be so quick to assume that we're doing something wrong. And we're not. Just because you're not feeling good and positive and happy all the time. You're a human. That means you're going to feel the whole spectrum of the human emotion. That don't mean anything is wrong or something you need to fix. It just depends on the definition that you put on it. Because you can be going through a hard time without claiming it. I got that from the Hood Healer. You can be going through a hard time without claiming it. So you could be crying and feeling like shit. But you can let your mind know that this only means that I'm getting closer. This means that I'm releasing, I'm purging, I'm shedding the layers. I'm reprogramming. So allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to feel. Just be mindful of the definition, what you tell yourself it means. Because a lot of the times when we feel sad and we cry, we like to tell ourselves it means that we're failing and something wrong and I'm behind and what I need to fix and nothing's working. No. That's what keeps you in the loop. That's what keeps you there. So you can cry, you can feel it. But like I said, the meaning and the definition, I'm releasing. This means I'm one step closer. I'm growing. I'm uncomfortable because I'm growing. It's okay for me to feel frustrated. It's okay for me to feel how I feel. I don't have to be perfect to receive what I deserve. I don't have to be happy all the time to receive what I deserve. Because I know it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Because I exist. Because I am God in the flesh. So it's getting that mind right. Because it's like, at the end of the day, it don't matter how many videos you watch, how many books you read. You have to apply this. You have to shift your thoughts and emotions in the midst of the trigger. In the midst when the thoughts come and the beliefs come, oh, it's not working, and what's the point? I'm late, I'm behind, I'm failing. When all of that arrives, is when you apply the information. So yes, it's good to study. I look at studying as sharpening a knife. You know, iron sharpens iron. So I sharpen my iron by studying. So you can study by watching your videos and reading and things like that. Yes, it's important, but you also need to take the time to sit with yourself. The best book you can read is you, your past. Self-reflect on your decisions, your patterns, your behaviors, your beliefs. How was you thinking and feeling that led to some of your decisions? That led to where you are right now? Reflect. Sit with yourself. Apply what you're learning. What good is the knowledge if you're miserable in your reality? The whole point of the reading and the studying is to shift your circumstances, to master yourself, to master your reality. But I feel like a lot of us get caught up in the knowledge and knowing the most. I don't care how much you know if you're not happy with your life, if you're not where you desire to be, if you're not in your desired reality, if you can't master your emotions. It don't matter how much you walking barefoot outside and how many green smoothies and how much sea moss and how much, it don't matter. If you can't control how you respond to reality, if you can't control your mind, your thoughts, if you can't shift your beliefs, it's the internal work. We get so caught up in that spiritual costume for the ego to look like we know and to look spiritual and to... That's why you got a lot of woke and broke people doing it for the look, doing it for the aesthetic, doing it for the money. You can tell when people ain't doing the work for real. A lot of people just talking. Because it used to be me. I was one of those people when I first started my journey. I was just studying and teaching, studying and teaching, studying and teaching. And then my life going on a merry-go-round. And I'm trying to figure out, why am I not seeing results? Oh, because my frequency, my beliefs are the same. I'm responding to reality the same. I changed my diet. I'm grounding outside. I have my sage. I have my crystals. I'm journaling. I'm doing yoga. But who I believe I was, how I was responding to reality, still seeking validation, still trying to prove that I'm enough, still feeling unworthy and less than, still doubting myself. So all the internal work that needs to be done, that should be the focus. Shifting the beliefs, shifting the identity. We'd be so quick to pick up the crystals and the sage and to change the diet. Baby, you need to master your mindset, your emotions, your beliefs. It's the internal work. It don't matter how your life looking on the outside. How you feeling for real? How you feel about your life? Stop trying to convince yourself that you don't care about money because you ain't trying to put in the work for real. So you convince yourself that crumbs is okay. Oh, I don't need enough. Money is not important and money is not. Let's stop lying. Be for real. Be for real. We all want money. It's just about money's not making you who you are. Money doesn't make you who you are. Honestly, money just exaggerate who you already are. So if you a shitty person, money is just going to exaggerate that. If you a kind person, money is going to exaggerate that. And then again, it don't matter how much money you get if that mindset is not right, if your beliefs are not right. Why do you think you got so many people that hit the lottery or become millionaires or become successful and they right back at zero? Because they're still vibrating, operating from a scarcity and lack mindset. So just getting the materialistic gain don't mean nothing until you master your mind, shift your beliefs, shift your identity. And I have ebooks to help you do that. And I also have sessions coming. I'm so excited. I'm going to be offering one-on-one sessions. Just be on the lookout. I'll definitely post a flyer when the time comes. So just be on the lookout for my TikTok and my Instagram. I'll drop all that in the description. What was I saying? Yeah, mastering your mind is how you master your reality. And what I mean by mastering your mind is shifting your beliefs. How do you feel about yourself? But yeah, what do you believe to be true about yourself? What do you believe to be true about money? What do you believe to be true about, like, how you supposed to live life? Because those are the things that's creating your limits. So it's rewiring those beliefs. Because again, you master your mind, you master your reality. So you want to rewire those beliefs. Be mindful of the things that you're focused on, what you're paying attention to. Your imagination, your feelings. Because like I said, you can chase all you want to. But you can't outwork your frequency. If you're vibrating at, I'm not good enough, or I'm broke, or I'm scared, or if I get the money, I'm going to lose it, I'm going to mess it up, I don't know enough, I'm this, I'm that. If that's where you're vibrating at, that's the circumstances you attracting, no matter how hard you work. And please take it from the overachiever, the perfectionist. Baby, goal after goal, accomplishment after accomplishment, certificate and mentor and coach after. Okay. Just for me to realize that what I'm looking for is me. The answer is me. I got to shift my identity. I got to shift my mindset. I got to shift my internal dialogue. I got to get out of that desperation, lack, force, grind, hustle. I got to move into flow, abundance. I know it's inevitable. I don't have to rush. I don't have to be desperate. I don't have to force. I can trust. I trust myself. I accept myself. I validate myself. Because I'll say this a million times until we really understand it. The validation, approval, acceptance, love that you're looking for, that you're chasing, is really just your inner child seeking it from you. You didn't get it from your caretakers, your caregivers when you was growing up. You didn't get it from them. So now it's your job to give it to you now. You're the adult now. You have to parent yourself now. You have to love yourself now. You have to validate yourself now. You have to forgive yourself now. You have to accept yourself now, baby. Because nothing on the outside of you can fix it. Because you're going to chase it and you're going to get it and you're going to feel like something is missing. And it's your love, it's your acceptance. Seeing yourself, hearing yourself, understanding yourself. Because we all want to be seen, heard, and understood and validated. And you have to do it for yourself. No matter how much somebody tell you how great you are, if you don't believe it for yourself, it don't matter. That's why I love mirror work. I love dancing in the mirror, saying my affirmations in the mirror, and just staring at myself in the mirror. Gassing myself in the mirror. Because if you ain't your biggest cheerleader, baby, who gonna be it? You have to be your biggest cheerleader, not your biggest enemy. And your enemy be your biggest enemy. That inner voice, that inner critic. Yeah, you gotta tame that bitch. Put a leash on it. Don't let it bully you. Gain control. That's what I mean by mastering your mind. You create your reality. Let me stop saying that. You align with your reality based off your frequency. Because it's already created. It's already created. You just got to align with it. Once you realize it. Manifesting is making the unseen seen, but it's been there the whole time. You just got to realize. Become aware. By shifting your perspective, shifting your beliefs. What you seeking is seeking you. But the limits, our beliefs, our perspective, how we think it got to work out. Trying to control everything, trying to force it, trying to make it happen. Instead of embodying, getting in alignment, knowing that it's mine. Being mindful of your frequency. Being mindful of your beliefs, your internal dialogue. Okay? Because again, you master your mind, you master your reality. Okay? That's how you shift your reality. Because I was just thinking, that's why I was staring like that. Because it's like, I was in Thailand for 2 months. Like, I decided to just save up my money for a year. I packed up my life. I was like, I'm moving to Thailand. I left with I was going to say with no plan, but my plan was to find myself, to be secure in myself, to let go, to really do the work. And then I also was in ego, and I was caught up in what life looked like. So I left, I went to Thailand, and I realized how the beliefs of lack, scarcity, fear, doubt took over. So it's like, yes, I'm in Thailand, but my mind was still in scarcity, lack, doubt, fear. So after the 2 months in Thailand, I went to Bali. And I'm still running from myself, running from the work, running from the discomfort, running from embracing the unknown because I can't control, I can't predict. And so I ended up coming back to America, running to a rescue. Instead of saving myself, I was on my journey. But the inside, I wasn't. I was still operating in doubt, scarcity, fear, lack. And instead of shifting my beliefs, I'm reading more and working out more and changing my diet and No, the same scarcity, doubt, beliefs are what's ruining the experience. It's what's attracting. I'm going to tell the story one day. I'm going to tell the full story one day, but that won't be today. The full story of what really happened and how I ended up back in America, baby, because we was gone. We was focused on our path, on our journey. But that just goes to show when you're not secure in yourself, you still seeking validation and approval outside of you, that will cause you to make decisions that don't even make sense, that throws you off your path. Ultimately, it leads you back to you. That's the great thing about it. That's why it's like, you know what? It's no regrets. It's no regrets. It's all a part of the journey. That's why I can speak from experience. I know what it's like to be lost and confused and afraid and scarcity and lack. Seeking validation, seeking approval. Seeking the attention, wanting to be seen, understood, and heard. And I realized my inner child needed that from me. I have to save me. I have to love me. I have to forgive me. I have to accept me. I wanted somebody else to do it. I needed somebody else to do it for me to do it. As if you need somebody else to love you in order for you to love you. Why is that? You don't need somebody else to tell you that you're worthy or that you're enough in order for you to feel that, in order for you to know that. But the whole journey led me more into me. I became who I needed instead of looking for it. I knew it had to start with me. Like, once you understand that reality is a reflection, something's going on inside of you that's attracting that experience. So it's having the accountability and being able to reflect. But once you master, again, I'm going to say this one more time. You master your mind, you master your reality. You master your beliefs. Let's get into this reading. One card flipped over. We have back to the basics. Back to the basics. Let me see what else. Be thankful. Enjoy new beginnings. I love that already. I love that already. Going back to the basics. Simplify your life. Simplify your routine. Get back to the basics. The basics is taking care of your mind, body, and soul. Love on you, take care of you, pour into you. Like I said, get into the inner work. We be so focused on chasing the outside because we caught up in what life looked like. We caught up in comparison mode. Get your mind right. Gain clarity on the vision. Get organized, get accountable, get disciplined, get consistent. Those are the basics. And be grateful. Always express gratitude. That puts you in the vibration of receiving. Because if you ain't grateful for what you already have, why are you going to receive more? And enjoy new beginnings. On the other side of that discipline, baby, them new beginnings. On the other side of that self-love is them new beginnings. On the other side of that self-mastery, mastering your mind, mastering your beliefs, mastering your emotions, is new beginnings. together. Get it together. Get it together. Oh, one flipped over. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinion about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Trust yourself, like I said. Let go of who you was programmed to be, who you was told to be, who your parents want you to be, who your family wants you to be. Let it go, let it go, let it go. It's okay to be crazy and weird. Live life your way. Put your needs first. Put your dreams first. Put your passion first. Like I said, get back to the basics of discipline, accountability, consistency. Shifting those beliefs. Get into the embodiment of your highest best self. Because again, you master your mind, you master your reality. Never forget it. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. God, don't that go with what I was talking about? The validation and approval that you seeking. Validate and approve yourself. Please yourself. Put yourself first. You don't need other people to love you in order for you to love you. Once you get firm and secure in who you are, other people's opinions won't matter. We're so triggered by what other people's... We're so triggered by what other people think of us because we unsure about who we are. Enough people tell you that you're a certain way, you start to believe it. Because you don't feel good about who you are anyway. Because you're judging yourself by your past and your mistakes. And there's so much guilt and shame. And forgive yourself. Accept yourself. Love yourself. Shift those beliefs. Do the inner work. Build the mental capacity, the mental resilience, the mental strength. Reprogram the program, baby. And I have plenty of tools to help you do that. I have ebooks, a free Discord community, a lot of resources on my YouTube, and I have one-on-one sessions coming. I have one-on-one sessions coming April 8th, but it's like I don't know when you're going to watch the video. That's why I didn't want to say a date. So just be on the lookout. I'm going to definitely have the links in the description. Okay, one more card. What we need to surrender to. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from the heart, your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Surrender your ego. So I'm going to put that with be thankful. Be grateful. That goes into wanting to know a lot. Because I can't even get it out. It's so much coming in. It's so much coming in. We love to get in debates with people to know who knows the most, who been studying the most. I'm more spiritual. I'm more enlightened. I fast the longest. I meditate the longest. I know. That's your ego. Let's chill out on that. Because it ain't nothing wrong with thinking you the shit, but you ain't better than nobody. Ain't nobody better than you. You ain't better than nobody. You better than some people out here. Like, don't get me wrong, because I be saying the same thing. Like, some people now. I am. Like, let's be real. Some people out here I am better than. Okay? But it's calming down your ego because it's people out here that's better than you. So relax. It's no competition. That's what you got to understand. It's no competition. In your lane, everybody got their own lane. It's no competition in your lane. Let me put it like that. All right. Let me pour from this deck. Let me see what else we get. Okay. One gonna always fall on the floor. Karma. We got this last video too. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in this life. Then we have companionship. Giving someone your complete present is an astonishing gift. Then we have right action. Let everything that wants to go, go, and let everything come, come. Everything that wants to come, come. Then we have intuition. Each person, the flash is blinding me and it's kind of hard for me to see. Okay. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sit moment to moment what's needed. Listen to your intuition. That goes back to the basics so you can sharpen that intuition and know when to take the right action. When you listen to your intuition, when you go back to the basics, baby, and start pouring into your mind, body, and soul, start taking care of yourself, pouring into yourself, being who you needed. That's how you sharpen your intuition to take the aligned action, go back to the basics. And the companionship that I'm getting here is you. The best relationship is the relationship with yourself. That sets the standard. Like I said, you get secure in you, you'll be able to handle everything else. You'll know your morals, your values, and what you stand for. Okay? So my brain just went blank. That's all I have for us today. So with that being said, I want you to live your life loving yourself first, and I'll see y'all in the next video.